School of Light. We are in 1 Chronicles chapter 13, bringing the Ark of God back. David conferred with each of his officers, the commanders of thousands and commanders of hundreds. He said to the whole assembly of Israel, "If it seems good to you, and if it is the will of the Lord our God, let us send word far and wide to the rest of our brothers throughout the territories of Israel, and also to the priests and Levites who were with them in their towns and pasture lands, to come and join us. Let us bring the ark of our God back to us, for we did not inquire of it during the reign of Saul." The whole assembly agreed to do this, because it seemed right to all the people. So David assembled all the Israelites from the Shihor River in Egypt to Lebo, Hamath, to bring the ark of God from Kiriath Jearim. David and all of the Israelites with him went to Bela of Judah, Kiriath Jearim, to bring up from there the ark of God, the ark of the Lord, who is enthroned between the cherubim, the ark that is called by his name, by the name. They moved the ark of God from Abinadab's house on a new cart with Uzzah and Ahio guiding it. David and all the Israelites were celebrating with all their might before God with songs and harps, lyres and tambourines, cymbals and trumpets. When they came to the threshing floor of Kidron, Uzzah reached out his hand to steady the ark because the oxen stumbled. The Lord's anger burned against Uzzah and struck him down because he had put his hand on the ark, so he died there before God. Then David was angry because the Lord's wrath had broken out against Uzzah, and to this day that place is called Perez Uzzah. David was afraid of God that day and asked, "How can I ever bring the ark of God to me?" He did not take the ark to be with him in the city of David. Instead, he took it aside to the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. The ark of God remained with the family of Obed-Edom in his house for 3 months, and the Lord blessed his house and everything he had. This is something that me and my daughter have talked about before. And her reaction, her question was similar to my question. It was basically, how and why? Why would God kill a man trying to touch him? How would he think of that as disrespect or anything that's not good? Because obviously the man was trying to keep the ark from tipping over, protecting it, stabilizing it. I don't know. I've had time to think about it. I wish I had a wonderful, because this is a short. We're already at only less than 3 minutes, and but I've had lots of time to think about it, and I don't know the answer. Maybe some people think, oh, it's bad and stuff. Maybe because he did that, God struck him down, and we think of that as bad. But maybe it wasn't bad for the man. Maybe when he was struck down physically, his spirit went straight into heaven. It was right there with God in presence, and that man would be blessed, in my opinion, if that's the case. So, I guess we will never know. No, I can't say it. I guess if, with the amount of reading and meditation, understanding, and asking, that's about the depth of my insight for that. Without doing any kind of more study into the depth of it, or researching it. But those are two my opinions, and I know it kind of seems bad. Hey, if I seen my brother try to keep the ark from falling and he dies, I would feel bad like David. He was afraid. But maybe the case is that, it was a mercy for the man. He didn't have to go through what all these guys were about to go through for the next XYZ amount of years. He could have went straight to heaven. So that is my insight to chapter 13 on the ark of David's man touching it. And hopefully that would bring, well, not hopefully. It's food for thought. This is manna. Meditate on it. Read on it. If you want Bible studies, let me know. I have access to Bible studies in 20 plus languages through the mail, no cost to you. Very well done, doctrinally sound, for ages 4 through adult. If you need some, you want some, let me know. And God bless. Have a good day. I mean, meditate on God's word. Get in that word. There's so much things you could put in your mind. Everything from the American dream to the media that's basically spews propaganda all day. Put something truthful, something solid. And it's interesting, after you do, you start to think about what you read. Today I'll be thinking about the ark, and hopefully you will be too. God bless.